Hello Noodles, welcome back to my channel. Hope that you're having a great day, and if you're not, hope to make your day a little better. Or if you're new to my channel, hello, I make whatever. So as you can see by the title of my video, today's video is going to be about why wrestling fans hate wrestling. So quick disclaimer before I start the video, I do not mean all wrestling fans, but there's a certain genre of people within the wrestling fan community that just give wrestling a bad name, if I can put it lightly. So let's go on with the video. Tribalism is one of the worst things that has happened to wrestling. Like back in the 90s, it was cool because there wasn't the internet, so it was either one company or the other. There was no in between. So I understand. But in the year of 2025, there are so many wrestling companies. And for you to stan only one company while simultaneously shitting on the other one, I don't really like that. That's kind of crazy. With this particular group of people, it's either you watch WWE, AEW, or you don't watch anything. Like there aren't 8 million other companies to watch. You know, some people like WWE, their style of wrestling. Some people like AEW. If you don't like those two, there's PWG, there's New Japan, there's ROH, there's DPW. There are so many different wrestling companies that you can watch. You don't have to watch one or the other one. But some people are so dead set on just creating this divide in just wrestling fandom in general. It's like, I watch this one company, and because I watch this one company, I'm going to talk crap about this other company. Like, you don't even watch their show. So because you watch this show and you don't watch this other one, then you're just gonna talk down on this other company. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, are you like mentally insane? Like, you got something wrong with you? Are you I just have questions. Just what do you gain from this? Just blind loyalty. Like, these companies aren't paying you anything. Like, corporations that are serving you a product that you watch and that you support. So you shouldn't bring down one company just because you like this other one. I personally think that AEW is one of the greatest things to ever happen to professional wrestling. One, it brought CM Punk back to wrestling. Two, it's created so many jobs for so many independent wrestlers, and now their names are bigger than they were before AEW was a thing. I'm not saying AEW is the end all be all. I'm not an AEW like fucking die hard. I'm also not a WWE die hard. I just love wrestling as a whole. I love the concept of wrestling. I love what it stands for. Wrestling is my favorite art form. Like I love wrestling more than I love music, than I love, you know, movies, TV shows, like actual genuine art. I just love wrestling. Wrestling is like everything. And when I say like everything, like I don't mean wrestling is like everything in my life, but like everything in my life in some way, shape, or form comes back to wrestling. And it just sucks that there are so many people that just want to bring everyone down and dim their joy and, you know, liking what they like, because you can only like this company or that company, and there is no in between. The lack of respect for performers. A lot of people think because they pay a ticket or because you buy some merch from, you know, for your particular wrestler that you like or a particular company, that you can just talk to people however you want to talk to them. Like, there's this one time back in the day, there was this some content creator, I don't know what his name is, but he went to a live show, I want to say, and Alicia Fox was there. And I think Alicia Fox at some point in her life had something going on with like substance issues or something like that. And this particular content creator basically said like, oh, she looks drunk, or she looks loopy, or she's blase, blase, blase. Like,
cool. And now we got Alicia Fox. Drunk Aunt Alicia coming to the ring.
you paid money to come and see these people perform for you, and you sit here and you say some real mean, nasty, wild shit. Or like someone will say something on social media to a particular wrestler, like I don't know, Ricochet. I'm not gonna lie, Ricochet has really been wildin'. I'm not on Twitter anymore. I'm on Blue Sky. Here's my handle. Follow me on Blue Sky, please. But a lot of people have been going at Ricochet, and I ain't gonna lie, Ricochet be wildin' sometimes. But that doesn't mean that you should like talk to these people like any kind of way, because at the end of the day, these are still people. And I just don't understand that. Like, you would never say these things to these people in real life. Like, no one would ever go up to Bobby Lashley and say, hey, you suck. You suck on the mic. You don't know how to talk. You need people to talk for you. I guarantee you, nobody would ever go and tell Bobby Lashley that to his face. Have you seen Bobby Lashley? Do you know what this nigga looks like? So many people will just hide behind the screens and like they say the wildest, most out-of-pocket shit, but like they won't ever say that to someone's face if they were to see them. Because a lot of wrestlers, you know, they are known to get rowdy when someone wants to disrespect you or say some crazy, stupid, wild shit. It makes me so like frustrated. I don't understand why these people are like this. It's just like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all have issues. Y'all don't like have social awareness. Like, what are we doing right now? Like, what is going on? Also, I don't like this whole thing when a wrestler switches companies, then like they're either hated or they're praised. Like, two examples. CM Punk. CM Punk is a polarizing person. You know, you love him or you hate him. There is really no in between. But I remember when CM Punk first came back to wrestling after being gone for like 7 years or 8 years or something like that. And everybody loved it. I loved it. It was a very emotional moment. I'm like, wow, this is really crazy. Like, what is happening right now? And his run in AEW was interesting, to say the least. There's so much stuff that happened. But I remember when CM Punk first came back to wrestling, when he was wrestling for AEW, a lot of WWE fans were like, oh, he's so old. No one cares about CM Punk anymore. He's not as big as people think he is. And blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all right, man, whatever. But as soon as he leaves AEW and he goes to WWE, it's, oh, he's back home where he belongs. Oh, he looks great. Oh, he's the greatest thing ever and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, eat a dick. Like, you're so annoying. Like, oh my Lord, bro. Like, what is genuinely, like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, for real. Another example, Jade Cargill. Now, I love Jade Cargill. I remember when I first saw Jade in AEW, and I'm like, wow, she is beautiful. This is like the finest wrestler I've ever seen in my life, right? I genuinely was excited. I'm like, wow, this is she's a star. Like, you just look at her and you just tell, like, oh, she's like a next level person. Like, she is amazing. And I really liked her running in AEW and how she was kind of running through everybody. She was like Goldberg, but better than Goldberg because Goldberg sucks.
Bill Goldberg.
When she left, but I remember, I don't know if it was during one of the press conferences or something like that, but she was like, one of the reasons that she left AEW and went to WWE is because WWE has so many more opportunities, like, you know, for brand deals and for exposure and things like that. And now, like, it's crazy when she's in AEW. Oh, she doesn't know how to wrestle. She doesn't know how to do this. She doesn't know how to do that. Like, okay, cool. And then she comes to WWE. Now it's like, oh, she's great. She's amazing. She's whatever. I'm like, bro, y'all just suck so bad. Like, if y'all could just, like, not be biased for, like, 1 second. Alright? This is me personally. I don't see a difference between Jade in AEW and in WWE. I generally feel like she's the same wrestler. She just switched from one company to another company. But that's just me. But please, just stop with the, oh, this X wrestler goes to X company. They're going to treat them so much better. Oh, it's going to be so... Realistically, all wrestling companies are very overpopulated. And only so many people can be in the top spot and can be, you know what I mean, like, the top person. It's very weird. I don't understand it. Another reason why I think that wrestling fans hate wrestling is that, like, apparently everybody's a fucking businessman now. Apparently everybody knows how to run a fucking company. Apparently everybody knows, like, oh, attendance should be like this, and this company's gonna go out of business because they don't know how to financially do. I'm like, where's your fucking business degree? Show me a tutorial.
Since you know what the fuck you doing.
I don't get it. I genuinely do not understand. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, AEW has not been doing the best when it comes to ticket sales. Like, in 2024 they were trying to book like 10K like arenas and shit like that, and only selling like from like 2 to like 4K in ticket sales, and like everybody was shitting on them, and everybody was posting pictures of like the arenas and how they're empty and how they had to hide this and hide that. I don't know if y'all really been watching wrestling for like that long, but I very much remember, you know, not too long ago, WWE couldn't sell a fucking arenas, like, but you know what happened? They made their product better. So everybody's praying on the downfall of AEW. Everybody wants this to end. If AEW does end, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? Do you think that WWE is just going to be great forever? You think that they're going to go and just like dominate? Like, no. It's going to be like it was before. You know, back when WWE bought WCW, remember how great that was for wrestling? How that was just one wrestling company? And how all of the stories and the wrestlers, and there was no backstage drama. Yeah, I would definitely love for that to happen. No, what are you, fucking stupid, dude? Like, I genuinely don't understand. Like, why are y'all preying on the company's downfall? Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all genuinely have issues. Like, get some fucking help, bro. Oh my lord. But I do, like, AEW isn't without faults. There are multiple things that AEW can work on that could help them sell more tickets or just become more compelling as a company. One, what the fuck is going on with the Death Riders story? I genuinely do not know what the fuck is going on. I thought that Darby was supposed to be like the guy to like dethrone Mox, but I just saw recently on Collision that man got like kicked down some stairs or some shit like that, a la fucking Randy Orton kicking Mick Foley. Like, what are we doing right now? Like, what's going on? That story is just weird. And the thing about AEW is that like there are so many amazing wrestlers there, right? But their A story is so bad. The Death Riders is bad. It's I don't understand what the fuck is going on. It's like, what? Like, I get it. Mox is a tyrant, know what I mean? He's holding AEW hostage. I get it, I understand, but where are we going with this? Like, what? Like, we need some evolution. We need you to do more than just beating up Brandon Cutler, or didn't they like kick the shit out of like the Rock and Roll Express or something like that? Like, I need y'all to do something. Like, their B stories are really good. If they can make their A stories really good, I feel like a lot of fans wouldn't, or a lot of detractors, should I say, wouldn't just shit on their company all the time. Make better stories. People care about your company. People care about your company. They want to come and watch you, you know, wrestle. You know, you sell more tickets. A story, Death Riders, trash. B stories, Ricochet and Swerve, very, very interesting. Hurt Syndicate, running Ramshack on AEW, very, very interesting. The Chris Statlander and Mercedes Moné story, very, very interesting. Those stories are cool. Like the Julia Hart and Jamie Hayter match I saw on Dynamite last week was very, very interesting. Like, just interesting stories in general, but the A story sucks ass. The fans just really suck. They just make shit not fun. But you know what's worse than fans that think they're businessmen? Content creators that have a clear bias towards one company. I'm not even going to go on a long tangent on this one. It's just, there are so many channels out there that talk about wrestling. And some of them are like big companies that, you know, talk about wrestling news all the time, what's going on in the world and things like that. But there are these two particular channels that just really irk my nerves. And I won't talk about one, because one is a bigger YouTuber, and like, he said something about when the election was going on. He said something about like, oh, the election results are looking like AEW's ratings, and it was just like, dude, that's not what the fuck we're talking about right now. But I posted a meme under that tweet, and he blocked me, and I guess he didn't like that very much. So I guess, bro, whatever. But that's not who I want to talk about. I want to talk about this one particular guy. Now, I'm not going to say his name, but I will show his thumbnails in the video, so if you know, you know. But there's this one guy that all he does is shit on AEW. That's literally what his channel is for, right? He makes these very out-of-pocket thumbnails, and every video, or almost every video on his channel, is shitting on AEW as a whole, shitting on a wrestler in AEW, shitting on wrestlers in AEW that have ruined wrestling, shitting on the way that wrestlers look, shitting on their relationships. Like, that's all he does. His channel only gets traction when he's talking about AEW. When he tries to get off the beaten path and talk about something else, like, I don't know, he made this... I don't watch his videos. I see the thumbnails and like I click and like I listen for like a couple minutes, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm out this bitch. I can't do it. But like when he talks about anything that's not shitting on AEW, it's like nothing. Or the views aren't as the views aren't viewing. If I could put it in, black people's terms. The views aren't viewing. So, I don't understand, like, what the fuck is, like, wrong with you? Like, you're genuinely, like, you're the worst, bro. You suck. I wish I had something else, like, more interesting to say, or, like, just something just, like, way out there, but, like, yo, you just suck. Like, what the fuck are these thumbnails? Like, genuinely, you have issues. These toxic wrestling fans just suck, and it's the worst. They make watching wrestling or just talking about wrestling in general just not fun. But like, bro, oh my lord, man, his name is Devante, and that's what kind of makes me mad. Is that like somewhere out there in the world there's an evil me, and I don't really like that, I don't like sharing names with someone that's evil. It's kind of bad. You suck so bad, bro. I feel like we, as a community, the ICW, we should all just, respect one another. Like what you like. It's like Brian Zane says all the time, like what you like, don't be a dick. I mean, if you like AEW, that's cool. If you like WWE, that's cool. If you like New Japan, that's cool too. If you like DPW, you're based. I feel like we should all just come together. Because now that AEW is streaming on Max and WWE is streaming on Netflix, there are a bunch of new people or returning people that's coming back to professional wrestling. And I feel like we should all do our part and just welcome everyone. I mean, respect everyone's opinion, like what you like. And for the new people that have found this video randomly, hello, welcome to my channel. If you want to know, about the world of professional wrestling, you're in luck, because I actually have a playlist where I teach you Pro Wrestling 101 about wrestling as a whole, and basic terms that you should know, so you won't feel so lost when you watch. But yeah, that's basically my video, is just try to, I don't know, try to spread the good news about, wrestling as a whole. So, I would love to know what you all think in the comment section down below. I'm pretty sure you don't agree with me, or maybe you do, Tell me why, or why you don't, in the comment section down below. If you like this video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. That's cool too. You can click here to watch more wrestling videos about me talking about, I don't know, just random shit. You can click here because YouTube says you might like this video, or you can click here to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video.